Morning, Honda. Hey, good morning. Hey, darling. Hey, I'm B Machine. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Ashley. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, who that? Hey, good morning. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Di- uh, is that D World, whatever? Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Miss Lovely. Hey, y'all. I'm sitting here. I'm not even going to work today, y'all. I had to take off again. I gotta go to the doctor this morning, y'all. I gotta get me a chest X-ray. It's I'm having this cold, and when I cough, y'all, it's hurt my chest so bad. So I'm going to the doctor this morning. I'm going to my primary doctor, which she's not gonna be there, but I'm going as a walk-in. So I'm gonna see the guy, the nurse practitioner over there. They're gonna have to put me on some kind of medicine because this coughing and stuff, man, it's getting to me. I can't no more, y'all. This shit got me, feeling so terrible. I cough all night long. My chest hurting, I'm wheezing real bad. My throat hurt, my ears hurting. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, the lady Mel, good morning. Hey, Allison, Snuggle. Hey, let me see. Hey, Susan. Dad's World. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know, baby. Good morning. Good morning, Cooking with Unique. Hey, Edwina. Hey, y'all. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Your girl don't feel good. I am so sick over here, yes. Oh, thank you, baby. Okay. Okay. I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. You know, I don't like to pronounce nothing wrong. Edwina said, I'm praying that you be a man, girl. It's like it's one thing after another. Y'all know last week I was sick with something else. My stomach. Now it's like a cold. I'm like, oh my God. Good morning, my friend. Hey Ray, good morning. I love you too, Edwina Bay. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming in, checking on me. I said I'm gonna come and do a video. I had got me a new phone the other day, and I was trying to do a video on the way home, but my whole phone just went out. I don't know what happened. Everybody just started disappearing. So I hope you feel better. If it's easier, Melissa. Oh, Melissa, yes, that's easier, babe. Thank you. I'm gonna remember that too, baby. Good morning. Thank you for that. Hey Sandy, good morning, baby. Your girl don't feel good at all, y'all. Oh my God. My daughter's sick. I'm sick. We took a COVID and flu test yesterday. She had bought uh ordered one from Walgreens. You know, it's two come in a box. We both took the COVID and flu test. I don't have the COVID. I don't have the flu. I don't know what's going on. It's just I'm coughing and it's in my chest. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, y'all. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. At this point, I really don't know what to do. So, look, I left work early yesterday. I don't even feel good when I sit up. I'm gonna have to lay back down. Y'all, let me get this other pillow so I can kind of prop my head up a little bit. But I left work early yesterday again. And so when I got home, I just called, Amazon. I put in a request to be off today because I can't do this, y'all. I'm so sick. Ugh. I think it's the changing of the weather, you know. It's gotta be, y'all. You know what? I think it is too. So, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I take a shower before I go out in the air. I think that got something to do with it. Then walk sleep with this fan on all night, y'all. Oh my God. And then the other morning, it was so cold in the house, y'all. You know, it's still cold in the house, even though it be warm outside. So I got up and I turned the fan off because, I get up and take a shower in the morning. It was Saturday because he was still laying down. Girl, tell me why he act like he was mad. I said, listen. I said, I'm sick. Don't you hear it in me? I'm coughing. I'm coughing up cold. He just, I don't know. He said, I'm not mad. I said, you snatched the cover. I just don't want my head under the cover. I'm sweating. Well, I mean, okay, I'm turning the fan off. I'm cold. I'm cold and I'm sick. People don't understand when you're sick. If it ain't them, they don't care. You know. And I'm not saying you don't care, but it's like it's all about them. I'm sick. I can't. You already had a fan on me all night long in my face. The reason probably why I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the doctor today, saying this morning. I'm going to the doctor this morning, baby. Yep. I already didn't. I called and I made me an appointment for Friday, but the way I'm feeling, I gotta go today. I can't wait till Friday. They're gonna have to start me on some kind of meds, antibiotics or something. Y'all hear my? I got a hard cough. It ain't no, one of them soft coughs. I mean coughs. It's a hard cough, and it's coming from my chest. And every time I cough, it hurts. You know. I don't want to claim nothing, and I don't want to speak it into existence. But you know how that stuff be in your lungs and stuff, girl. Oh my God, that's what it feel like. It's in my lungs. I'm feeling really terrible, y'all. Wish you great. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tracy, hey, boo. Feel better. Thank you. Hey, Christine. You, the real doctor. I'm the real doctor. Why you say that, babe? No. You need sleep. Yes, I do. And I don't sleep. It's a dry cough. Yes, it's a dry cough. Exactly. And then let me tell you something. So I'm coughing, right? And I'm trying to get the mucus up. And the mucus don't even want to come up, girl. It's like it's so thick. Drink some tea and lemon and honey. Amen. Okay. Oh, honey, I hope everything gets better for you. I know, Miss Lovely Girl, I've been feeling terrible ever since. So this started Saturday. When I went back to work Saturday, girl, I just started feeling bad all over again. I could have look. I could have worked last week because I wasn't even feeling terrible. They put me on antibiotics. I was feeling better, but I don't know the antibiotics that they gave me. It's like it gave me a headache. Okay, then I got finished with it. It was just a little 7-day thing. It was low. It was a low dosage of antibiotics, and so I got through with those. I got through with those day before yesterday because that would have been 7 days. And girl, Saturday, I just started feeling like I got a bad cold. Me and my daughter, she can't talk. She real congested. The lady had I said the lady, my primary doctor had gave me some congestion pills 4 weeks ago, about a month ago. So I told my daughter, I said, you want to take one of these pills? It'll help you with, your congestion. She said, I'm going to take some NyQuil, Ma. I said, okay. So we've been taking that NyQuil, and last night I took a congestion pill, but other than that, but you know what? It's crazy because ain't nothing hurting me. It's just up in here, my throat, my ears. You're like, you ever did that before? It's just like itches feeling in your throat and your ears and up in your nose. It's like it's congested, and that's it. And I'm coughing. I don't understand what's going on, but hey, I'm going to the doctor to find out. I want them to do an X-ray on my chest, make sure ain't nothing, going on with my lungs and stuff. Ever since I had COVID, man, I ain't lying. This stuff is crazy. I don't usually get sick. I promise I don't. Bleed the blood of Jesus and get in a steam shower. Okay. I'm finna do that right now, baby. Before I came live, I'm finna hop in the shower so I can get ready to go to this doctor's office. I'm going as a walk-in, so I want to get there early. I will wear a mask again in some place. I wear a mask everywhere, Tracy. I wear my mask everywhere. You can ask my supporters, baby. I never go nowhere without a mask. Never. Never. Never, never. But y'all remember, so let me ask y'all something. Whoever was in here the last time, when I did that video with my granddaughter over here, y'all remember? She was coughing and stuff. And she was kissing on me, which I had my mask on then, but, she was kissing on me and stuff. I believe I got sick from that. My daughter said the same thing. She said, Mom, Kendall probably got us sick. Because you remember my grandbaby was over here. She was sick, y'all. You remember that? I said, oh, she doing all that coughing. I said, y'all heard? And it's the same cough. My nose running. I said, oh my God, her nose. Well, no, you know what? Kendall nose wasn't running though. Her mama had to send that cough syrup over here. Remember? Upper respiratory? Yes. That's what, see, and every time I go to the doctor and I be sick like that, that's what they say it is, an upper respiratory infection, traceable. Sure do. Let's see. Hey, said drink ginger tea with, and listen, hey, said drink ginger tea my husband gave me. His cold is still coming out of me. It's going around. It sure is, girl. Some people at my job. Hold on, y'all. Let me spit this cold out. Ugh. Ugh. It's crazy. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. It's in the air. It's good. It's going around. It's something, girl. It's some. I'm so sick. It's a rain day. Looks like I had to get in a hot shower to clear my congestion. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that now. Smooth more. I feel terrible, y'all. You probably did get sick from your grandbaby. I think I remember saying that she was sick that day. But I never did take my mask off. Well, when I came back here, what did I do? I'm trying to think. I did take it off for a minute. But she was down at the foot of the bed. But I guess by her being run all over the room, but she went in my face. Because every time she came in my face, I put my mask back on. But evidently, she got me sick, girl. Yeah, because she was the only one over here and sprayed the air. Yes, I am. I got to give me some more Lysol. I'm going to grab some today while I'm out. Hey, Tara. Good morning, love. How are you? Girl, I ain't feeling good this morning, babe. I got this cold in my head. I'm stopped up. I'm congested. My ears, my throat. Oh, girl. I'm just going through, and it's in my chest. Every time I cough, I can feel it in my chest. It hurts so bad, girl. Your whole house going through it. What? And you know what? I'm surprised daughter ain't got sick or walk. It's just me and my daughter, girl. That's crazy. My daughter said, Mom, why is just me and you? I said, I don't know. I don't know why it's just me and you. She real congested. You can't hardly understand that she's saying, girl. Mm-mm-mm. I told her I'm going to the doctor this morning. I don't care. I hope you feel better. So, thank you, child, baby. Thank you. Gotta get y'all halls in the tea. In your tea. How they're talking about the cough drops? Yeah, I sure got some. Drinking something, but wait a minute. Drinking something hot, whether it be hot chocolate tea or and such. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I said, because whatever the mucus coming out is thick too. It need to be, so it can come on out of me, because I'm doing all that all night long trying to get that cold up out of me. What I do when anyone visit us. My husband is so crazy. He used a half a can of Lysol and sprayed the whole house. Exactly, as he should. With any germs circulating the house, we let fresh air in the house. As he should, saying, man, it's so much going on. And girl, look, when I took that COVID test yesterday, so the way the COVID test is set up and the flu test, Sound like walk coming in the garage. So it's got those two. Okay? So the way it's got the flu, it's got something else, and it got COVID. The COVID had two red lines, but it didn't have the COVID line. So I went in there when I took it. My daughter was still around. I said, "What this man?" I said, "This man, I got COVID." She was looking, and then we read the paper and said, "No." She said, "No, Ma, you ain't got COVID." She said, "You would have had that other line if you had COVID." I said, "Oh." But I'm just glad that I don't have, I had kind of felt, because I still can smell. I still have my appetite and everything. I'm just coughing like I'm going crazy, and my throat and stuff sore. I'm just, I'm tired of being sick. I know that. And then I'm gonna tell y'all something. My job, they don't care, girl. So I went and talked to HR yesterday, and I said, "Ma'am, I said, if I leave right now, I don't have but like 6 or 7 hours of UPT." And I said, if I leave right now, and go to the doctor and put my documentations in A to Z, she said they won't pay for it. I mean, they won't cover it. You have to cover it with your own time. I'm like, what? And it was around about 2 then. No, I'm lying. It was around about 1:15 then, because we go on break at 2. And she was like, no, it won't cover it. They're going to take your UPT. I was like, and if they take my UPT, I ain't going to have no time. She was like, yeah, that's how I go. I said, so if I go to the doctor right now, you mean to tell me it won't cover it for today? She said, mm-mm. So I went in there, I went back in there, and I started back working again. And I said, okay, I'm going to leave at 2:30. Well, 2:30, you go on your last break at 2:30. I said, I'm going to leave at 3. And and I left. I was feeling so bad yesterday, y'all. Hey, saying, oh no, are you sick? Yes, Simona, I'm sick. I'm sick, girl. I feel terrible. Boil you some steam water on the stove. Put your head over it. Yeah, you know what? And I used to do that all the time when I had COVID. I need to do it now. Oh, God. This is crazy, y'all. Cooking with Unique said you said a friend your house with Lysol spray. African grandbaby left and while she was there. Huh? You said, what about you said a friend your house with Lysol spray? African grandbaby left and while she was there. I don't understand what you're saying, cooking with Unique shit, baby. I don't understand that. I'm praying for you and hope you feel better. Thank you, Simona Boo. Thank you. I said, Tracy said, don't drink no dairy. That makes more. And that's probably what it is. Because I sure drank something yesterday at work. It make it more mucus, and it make it thick too. Because it's like it don't want to come out, girl. I'm like, you know how you keep on trying to get it up at your throat? Yeah, okay. Praise your house with wait a minute. Praise your house with my son now while you all are going through as well. Praise your house. Oh, praise your house. You with your son now while you are all going through. So your son sick, in other words, right? He going through the same thing. I'm trying to understand. Good morning, ma'am. Madam, are you? Huh? Am I anemic? Is that the question? Yeah, I am anemic. Yep. Do you suffer from iron deficiency? Yeah, I'm anemic. Yeah, I am. Hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. Everyone be safe and take care. You too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I felt drained Friday. At work, went home. I didn't feel good. Went to bed. I know. I've been going to bed too, girl. Drinking my NyQuil, my DayQuil. And I do feel a little better, but I'm still doing a lot of coughing. and it's in my chest part. Like I said, this is really what I'm concerned about. My chest hurt when I cough. So I need them to make sure I ain't got pneumonia or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in my chest. And see, with pneumonia, they have to put you on some strong antibiotics. Hey, Cat W. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Hey, good morning. I hope everyone feel better after. Thank you, and I hope you feel better too, baby. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Jacqueline. Tequila said, good morning, everyone. Praying that you get to feeling better. Thank you. I do too, girl. Because your girl don't feel good. It's definitely something in the air. I hope you feel better. I just got over being sick. You may need to get some honey, lemon, ginger, and drink. Yeah, that's right, KW. You been sick too? I didn't know you was sick, baby. Dang. Stay hydrated. Exactly. I am. I'm going to get up here and go to this doctor's office right now, though. I said I was going to get up at 6 this morning, be the first one there, because it's a walk-in, and ain't no telling how long I'm going to be up there. Last time I was waiting a whole hour. I don't care. That lemon ginger tea will knock that mucus out, make it hot toddy. It helps get it out. Okay. I don't see with that, Christine, with a hot toddy, don't you have to put liquor in it? I don't want to drink no liquor because I be, you know, I am, girl, beautiful fingernail colors. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I was supposed to go and get my nails done today. I don't feel like doing none of that. I don't feel like doing none of them. If he give me some antibiotics or some, you know, whatever kind of medicine he gonna put me on, I'm coming back to the house. I'll make another appointment, baby. Today ain't the day. Like right now, I don't even feel like getting up out the bed. I'm so warm and comfortable right now. I got the heat going. I get up and turn the heat on. The house be so cold. And Walt had a fan going. I'm like, oh my God, Lord. I can't win for losing, y'all. People don't. But see, you work a lot, girl, yes. I ain't been working on this week. Well, you know what, Saturday, they VCR, remember? Sunday, I worked 8 hours. Monday, I worked 8 hours. Yesterday, I worked 8 hours. Yeah, that's it. I ain't been working no 10 hours, though. I fought through it, you know, because I know I needed to, you know, make some money. But it was hard, baby. And they damn near don't even want you. No, today. Today I'm off. I ain't doing shit today. What I said, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right, y'all? Is today Tuesday? Yeah. Oh, I ain't work but 8 Saturday, that VTO. Sunday, 8 hours. Monday, 8 hours. Oh, I ain't work but 16 hours. Because this Saturday that I work, it belongs to last week. That's how our pay period is. So our pay period start on a Sunday. So Sunday and Monday, I only worked 8 hours. That was 16 hours. Yeah. So my check gonna be small again, y'all. I don't care, man. Listen, if you're sick, you're sick. You can't go to work. I done toughed it out for 4 days, 3 days. I can't go no more. Shit, I ain't here. I won't be there. You see what I'm saying? I gotta go check on myself. That job gonna forever be there. What if I ain't here? They gonna replace me so quick. You don't have to just use lemon tea, honey. You don't have to use liquor. Wait a minute, you don't have to use lemon tea, honey. You don't have to use liquor if you don't want to. You can just put a splash of it in the tea if you want to. The liquor make you sweat it out. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember I used to make hot toddies, but I just, you know, when I drink, put that liquor in there. I be all balanced with that vertigo. I can't drink like I used to. I don't know what it is about that. I got some good news for y'all too. I got some good news for y'all, babe. Let me tell you something. Would you speak in the universe? God hears it. Y'all remember the other day that I was talking about my friend? Remember? I was talking about my friend. And I said if I could just talk to her one more time. I miss her so much. She was so good to me. That was my only friend that really cared about me. I felt she cared about me. And we had one bad misunderstanding and we hadn't seen each other in a long time. Oh my God. Y'all, we've been talking for the last 2 days. So other day I got out of work, which was, I'm trying to get my days right. It was Sunday. My daughter called me. So she called me when I was at work. And I didn't answer. So when I got in the car, because I left early, remember that, she said, Mom, call me ASAP. So I went and got in the car, called her. I said, what's up? But it wasn't nothing that pertains to my friend. She was telling me that her and my niece was into it. They had a little falling out, right? So I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, let me call, my niece. I called my niece, and we were just sitting up talking. We had talked about an hour. And my friend daughter and my niece, they still keep in contact with each other. So I was just saying, I said, how everybody doing? She was like, they doing good. I said, when the last time you talked to Teresa? And she was like, I got Teresa's number. I said, what? I said, you been having her number all this time? She said, yeah. I said, damn, I ain't know that. I said, well, do me a favor. I said, call her and I said, call her and give her my number or text it to her. Because I didn't want her to give me her number without, her permission. Because I don't like nobody get my number out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that. Unless you ask me first. So anyway, I said, text her or call her and tell her, give her my number and tell her, call me. Hold on, y'all. I had to get this cold up at me. Because if you swallow it, it's going to keep on coming and coming and coming. It ain't putting it right back in your, body. But anyway, I said, text her or call her and see, tell her to call me. Give her my number. So anyway, she said, I'm finna text her now while you're on the phone. So she was texting her. And Teresa was like, yeah, tell her I'll call her. I'm out right now. I'll call her when I get home. I said, oh, she ain't gonna call. That's what I was thinking. I said, she ain't gonna call. So in the midst of me talking to my niece, you know how somebody can call you, but you don't see them calling. I had 2 missed calls from a number. I was like, and then she called her on, we hung up. Me and my niece hung up. Then my niece called me back, but she had her on 3-way with her. She said, girl, I'm trying to call you. Your voicemail picking up on the first ring. I said, ain't nobody call me. I've been laying here with my phone in my hand. She was like, I done called you twice. So I said, I looked at the phone. I did see 2 missed calls that, the number I wasn't familiar with. I said, you call from a such and such number? She said, yeah, that's me. I said, okay. And I told my niece, I said, I'll talk to you in a little while. So I got off the phone and I called Teresa back. And girl, we've been talking for the last couple of days. I'm trying to get her ass to come to Memphis, y'all, and see me. She said she gonna come down here to Memphis and see me soon. She said she gotta come to her granddaughter's graduation. Her granddaughter graduating and my 2 granddaughters graduating. Well, my one of my granddaughters is graduating in Texas. And Naya graduating here in Memphis. And her grandbaby live in Memphis. So she'll be here in May. So I'll get a chance to see her. And I'm going to do a video with her, y'all. She said she want to start a YouTube channel. I said, okay, you can. She be cooking and stuff. She like to cook. I said, yeah, that'll be something good. You can start your YouTube channel or whatever, But yeah. Yes, it's Tuesday. I'm driving right now, headed to get my tags. I know that's right. You up, huh? You up at the bed this morning? But yeah, we been talking. She been hearing me cough. She said, "Oh, that's a nasty cough." I said, "It's a nasty cough, baby. It's a hard cough. It's like that kind of cough that I'm coughing. You feel it in your chest part. Oh my God, yeah." I'm like, how did I get to this point right here? And then it just came out of nowhere, just me being sick with this cold, you know. When I speak into the phone, type different. Oh, that's okay, babe. It's okay. I just didn't understand what you were saying. That's it. There's no problem. I know how it is. I do the same thing. Hey, these smartphones ain't really small like they think they are. You heard me? Damn, what's wrong with your ass? Listen, bye, baby. Same thing wrong with you, sweetheart. Can y'all get these trolls up out of here, please, Sandy? I don't want to see their comments, period. But anyway, y'all. But yeah. So I end up talking to her. Barbara said, to hell with YOLO and live with kid. I do that, baby. I do that. I do that anyway. I always eat green veggies and stuff. I know that's right. Take care of yourself first. Them jobs don't care about us and we'll replace us. Yes, ma'am. Before they could put us in the ground, they'll replace you, baby. No, matter of fact, an hour after you gone, they'll post a job for you. You heard me? You look a bit like, I do. You think so, Mr. Pink? No, I think she's a cute girl. Good morning, beautiful queen. Good morning. Yesterday is Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Girl, hey, I be getting so discombobulated. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Another reason why I know I wasn't feeling good yesterday, I made like 3 mistakes. Y'all know I do not like to make mistakes in my job. So I forgot to put my little labels on twice. And one was I had sent it down in line, but I didn't scan it. I said, "Oh my God, I'm messing up." When I'm messing up and stuff, I know it's time for me to get my ass out of there. I had to go home. And you know what? I need to go to that and say, a walk got me some African food Monday after I got out of work. And you know what? I started to tell him to give me some of that ginger juice they got in there. It's pretty good. It's strong too. I need to go by there and get me some of those today. Them things like $3 for a little old bit of thing. $3 and something. But I need to buy a whole jug. They got jugs of them too. I think the jug's like 20 some dollars. I said I was gonna get me some of those. Since I will be there in Memphis in May, my great grandniece is graduate and she lived. You said you was gonna come and see me, didn't you? I think you said that once before, if I'm not mistaken, or was there somebody else? I wanna meet you. I would like to meet you, Cooking. If that's not a problem. I like your nails. Thank you. They finna get done, baby. They need a fill in. You see? They need a fill in bad, bad. I was gonna go to the nail shop today, but I ain't feeling like no nail shop today. When you don't feel good, you don't want to be around about. I want to go get my meds if they put me on any, and come and get back in the bed. I don't want to be out in the air, y'all. Like right now, I'm procrastinating. Right now, I'm really trying to make a decision if I want to get up, take a shower, and go straight out, or take a shower and wait for about an hour before I go out in that air. 'Cause it was extremely cold yesterday, y'all. It was so cold yesterday. I had on 2 jackets. You gotta go to the doctor for sure. You don't want that to turn into bronchitis. Exactly. I am. Oh, you best to believe I'm going to the doctor, baby. You already know me. Saying you know me better than anybody. You know I'm running to the doctor, baby. You already know your girl going to the doctor. I go to the doctor in a heartbeat. I ain't got to pay but $40 copay. Baby, I'm going to the doctor. You know, I don't care nothing about no. If it was $100 copay, I'm going. It worked. Now you tell the truth about your job. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. You already know, babe. I ain't lying. Carl, you already know I'm telling the truth. They will replace you 5 minutes after they find out you gone. I was working with this guy at this other company, Signal. I used to work at this company called Signal, and it's a pharmaceutical company. I had ended up quitting because I had got COVID when I was out there. That was about 3 years ago, and I didn't have it really bad. That was my second time having it, and my nose was running. It was the summertime. It was in July. I'll never forget because it was real hot, and it was the month, my birthday, my birthday month, and I ended up quitting. But so I think like a couple of more months later, I had heard he had died. Right? Guess what? Guess what had happened to him, y'all? They said he had came in, but he was a fly Joe. You know what I'm saying? He'd be talking about he's sick and stuff. I said, boy, ain't nothing wrong with you. When I was there, he was cool with me. He always used to help me a lot. And he was like, man, I was sick. Because when I first got there, he wasn't there. He was off work because he was sick. And when he came back, he was like, damn, who is the new lady here? He was talking about how fine I was and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, this man crazy. But he was really cool. He was helping me and stuff. So I quit. And then he died like 2 months later. And so I was talking to some people. I was asking what had happened. His name was Patrick. I was asking what had happened to Patrick. My son and my cousins them knew him. And so they were saying he came in one day, he was complaining about his stomach, y'all. They said he was complaining. He didn't have no more days to miss. He was complaining about his stomach. And he said he got there, he was just sick. He was saying, oh, my stomach hurting. I'm hurting, man. I'm sick. So they let him go home, go to the hospital, go to the doctor. Girl, he went to the doctor. Said his mama called before the end of the day and told him that Patrick had died, y'all. They didn't even want to let the man, he couldn't even take a day off to go to the doctor. See, that's how I've been. I've been like that ever since Saturday. I've been sick. But I've been going in trying to, because I know moving around good for you, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I've been struggling to go to work. Look, I tried my best to leave yesterday about 1 something. They told me that it wouldn't cover my shift. My UPT, they was gonna take my UPT from me. So I said, I'm going back to work. I left at 3. I called Amazon. You could call and talk to somebody. And I told the man, I said, listen, put me a case number. I need a case. Open a case. He said, what's wrong? I said, I'm sick. I can't go to work. I said, I'm gonna have to miss tomorrow. I gotta go to the doctor. And he was like, if I get the documentations for today, it'll cover my hours for yesterday. So I get a whole 10 hours. But shit, they ain't number 2 hours. They don't care. But anyway, Patrick ended up passing away, y'all. And guess what? They probably replaced him the same day. So, these people don't care. I'm telling you. Even when I caught COVID out there, I couldn't go to work. And everybody in there was getting COVID at the time. And I was wearing my mask and everything, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was wearing my mask every single day. But I got sick. It was when I went back after I had COVID. I did. I went back probably about a week. And they were saying how everybody had COVID during the time I had it. I just stopped going. I quit that job. I couldn't. I couldn't do it because everybody was up close and personal in your face, and you working. I was working. If y'all ever worked at Signal before, you working right there next to pharmaceuticals. So there's a pharmaceutical on the side of me, and people coming up to you. It was crazy out there. It was crazy. Everybody had COVID up in there. And the company is a real small little lab that we was in. You know what I'm saying? It's a small lab, so everybody up close and personal. And I was like, how the hell did I get it? And when I had my mask on all the time. But I did. Which say, no, they don't. Take a shower and go outside. Wait a minute. No, don't take a shower and go outside. Don't do that. It will make it work. And no, that's why I see I'm finna take one And then I'm finna sit here for a while. Because it's hot. Y'all see I'm sweating now? I'm sweating. I'm sweating now. I think it's that Amazon warehouse, Mom. Although you have a mask on, it could be something in the faculty. I know some of those people be German. You already know, and don't nobody wear no. I'm telling you, in my department, I ain't gonna lie, in the whole warehouse, because it's picking, it's packing, it's stow, it's kick out, you know what I'm saying? So, in the whole faculty, I promise y'all, it's probably 4 people that wear a mask, including me. And they be, man, I'm telling everybody, it be in everybody's face. I ain't never seen nothing like they ain't scared. But you know, I know you can't live your life in fear. I know that. I know you can't. But you gotta protect self, you know. You remember I was saying that I was a loner when I got there. And sometimes, you know, people don't come over and talk to me all the time, you know. But lately, girl, it's been so many people coming over to my station, and I gotta work. I have to work because I'm trying to get my blue badge. You know, you got the it's pro. They look at your production now before they can even roll you over. So I'm at great, but they want you to be what they say, extraordinary, excellent, or something like that. They want you to. I already do 127 an hour. Like I asked the man, I said, "What you want me to do? 200? That's impossible. I'm already working my butt off." He said he didn't see it done before. He said, "But not me." And I said, "I ain't trying to do that." You know, so if I don't never get my blue badge, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna try to find. I should have went on to Smith and Nephew. That's what I should have did. Now that I look back at it, because and I talked to HR yesterday when I went up there and asked about me leaving, and I was asking her about my blue badge, and she said exceptional. That's what it is. They want you to be exceptional, and I would ask her. She said that's a new thing. They just started it, and that's not fair though. Why did they just start that? They was rolling everybody else over. Now you got to be exceptional before you can get rolled over. I don't think that's fair. Hmm. I said, okay, so what about the water spider boys? That's bringing out boxes and stuff. She said, well, I said, okay, they're not gonna want to work hard, all not missing no days, working hard, and they can't roll over because they not on production like we are. But hey, I'm just an employee there. I'm just stating my opinion. But what I am gonna do, it's this little thing that you can write, your suggestions on, and what dealing with, or what you feel like not right. I'm gonna put that in the suggestion box because I don't feel like it's fair. Now you going by production? Y'all ain't never went by production. And Amazon been there ever since what, 2017, 18? Now all of a sudden it's production? No. That's weird to me. She said they just changed it. I'm like, it's funny. But you know what? God got something else in store for me. And I ain't talking about leaving this earth. I'm going to be here. I know I'm going to be here. But what I'm talking about, he got something in store for me as far as a better job opportunity. Amazon ain't it, y'all. I love Amazon. It's not a hard job. The thing is, it's just the 10 hours just kicking me in my butt. I can't do 10 hours. I just can't. My body shut down after 8 hours. And then they trying to make it hard for us to get the blue badges now. And I'm not up for competitions where the people that get it. So if somebody come in behind you and they get what I tell y'all they need it exceptional. If they get that before me, and I'm at great, right? I'm at great. If you look on my A to Z, you're gonna see great across there. So if they get it before me, they gonna get the blue badge. And I don't think that's fair. Yep. So you look so pretty and young without lashes. Brittany, somebody just came here and was talking about me, baby. You hear me? Thank you, though. I do. 56, girl. 56 years old. Yes, Lord. I'll be 57 in July. I need to leave those lashes alone, don't I, girl? I look sick right now, though. But thank you so much. You make me feel good. Because some guys just came here telling me, what's wrong with your eyes? The same thing wrong with yours. Can't see. Blind. Because if you can't see that I'm beautiful, baby, you got to be crazy. I know I'm beautiful to be 56. He's just mad because he probably laying beside an ugly woman. Or an ugly man, for that matter. Good morning, y'all. From Gulfport, Mississippi, praying for you a speedy recovery. Thank you, keeping it real with Linda. Thank you, baby. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate that. God is good. Hey, God is good. Good morning. Good morning, Miss and folks to be women and folks to be washing their nasty hair. Right. Girl, and see, that's the thing too. I'm glad you said that because guess what? Everybody touching everything. We got to touch the door behind them. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's a lot. It's a lot when you work in the public. When you work with people, you know. Good morning, Sam said good morning, keeping it real. I know that's right. I believe it was your granddaughter. She was coughing and kissing. She gave it to you. Ooh, I said it too. I said it too. She was kissing all over her granny. The love. That love got me sick, baby. That love got her granny sick over her. And I asked my daughter yesterday, I said, is Kendall still coughing? She said, a little bit. See? And that cough just don't go away, but I said, but see, I said, did you take it to the doctor? I said, Mom, for what? I said, for what? You got to take us to the doctor. She said, Mom, Kendall is all right over here playing and acting a fool. She just got a little cough. I said, well, I'm going to the doctor. I can't jump up and run and play. I'm old. Them babies can do that. Yeah, the jobs are ridiculous, Vicky. Yeah. They don't care, girl. These folks do not care about us. And you know what? And the lady heard me coughing, y'all. I was coughing so hard in front of her. She ain't said, well, just, I'll cover you. Because they can cover you. HR can cover you. They can take you off the schedule for those hours that you missed. She never said, well, I'll take you, I'll cover you for the day. Girl, didn't care. I can't be heartless like that. I just can't, y'all. If I see somebody sick and not feeling well, I don't care. Listen, I'll cover you for the day. I got you. But I don't know. God has you covered and he always puts you in positions to make your money. He always have because you always working. It's well. It's well, man. Take care of you first. I know that's right. I am. You know I am capable. I am. You know what? Your daily pay though. I don't even care nothing about the daily pay no more. I promise I don't, big dude. And that's what I was looking at. Cause guess what? There's a lot of jobs off of that. I don't even care nothing about that. I promise I don't. And that's the thing I was saying. Well, I don't want to wait 2 weeks to get paid. You know what? I'm gonna put that behind me too. I don't care about none of that. I'm leaving. As soon as I get a better opportunity, I'm leaving Amazon, and I don't care. It could be $1 less, as long as it's permanent. And it is beautiful. Thank you, KW. Thank you, baby. And you are too, my love. Everything I touch at work, I wash and use. Girl, me too. I try. I try. Oh my God. Girl, I try. Because, I got my man, so I'm not putting my hand in my face or nothing. And I don't eat at work. And every time I go use the restroom, I'm washing my hands and everything. And I use hand sanitizer all day long because they got the big hand sanitizer on our station. And I'm doing the same thing, but I'm still sick, girl. That's crazy. Hey, Wonderful. Hey, good morning. I said I was sick a few weeks ago, and the cough was horrible and took a while to get better. I hope you feel, oh, girl. That's how I feel. One, thank you. I want, and if I can get this coughing under control, because I cough all night, y'all. I'm tossing and turning. And then look, if I lay on my right side, which is this my right side over here, right? Girl, I'm wheezing so bad. I done start wheezing real. That's all you can hear in my sleep. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on here? I'm wheezing so bad. I wash my hands so much sometimes my dang knuckles bleed. Ooh, and I work from home. I don't care. I'm keeping my hands clean. I know that's right. You got to. You have to. And see, that's the thing around here too. That probably what it is. Kendall touching the doorknob, touching stuff, and I'm right behind her touching stuff and then not thinking. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You left Amazon for a government job. I know that's right. I'm gonna leave for any job. I ain't lying. I got to. They do too much. And then they want so much documentation to come back to work. I was thinking that the note said, okay, Cindy can return to work on this date. Will be okay. But now they want a stamp. They want a signature from the doctor. It's too much. What y'all think folks playing? Ain't nobody playing about being sick. We grown. If we want to miss a day, we can miss a day and get a point. Why we gotta lie? Girl, they want so much stuff. They'll trip. They'll trip. I didn't touch the thing. They'll trip. But yeah, I'm gonna get my big fat tail up. I'm gonna do about 10 more minutes, then I'm gonna get up, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in and showing me some love this morning. Big dude, Chicago said, how many points can you get before they find? Oh, I think 3, ain't it? I think you got the third one is a final or something like that. I'm not even sure. I ain't got no points. That's why I said I'm eligible to be rolled over to a blue bag. I don't have any points. I do 127 an hour. I'm at grade. And I don't have any training or coaching or nothing. So I should be good. But they done made it hard for us, big dude. They done made it harder. I don't think that's fair. Why start now? Y'all been rolling folks over. I don't have an appointment. I'm going in as a walk-in, Sandy. My appointment for Friday is 11. I ain't going to that appointment if I can get in there. I got to go today because I got to have that paperwork. I got to get in there today, though. I'm going to go in as a walk-in. I might be there a couple of hours, but I got to go, babe. It's okay. You got to do what you got to do to survive out here. You know I need a little job right now, but as soon as I get, oh, girl, listen. And speaking, so I got this new phone. I wish I could show y'all my new phone. I got a 17. It's a 17. iPhone 17. I said iPad. Lord Jesus. An iPhone 17 Sunday. Let me see. Yep, it was Sunday. It was Sunday. We went to AT&T, and I upgraded my phone. So I don't know. This phone is not ringing. I told y'all my friend been calling, and I didn't see her calling. And it's the same number. I got the same phone number and everything. But yesterday, I seen 2-3 jobs call me, y'all. And when I call back, it won't ring. It's not ringing, though. I wonder why. When you call the job back, why it won't ring like it used to? You used to could be able to call the job back and speak to HR or somebody and find out, what was the reason of your call. But you can't even do it no more. Because every time I called 3 jobs yesterday. And I knew it was a job because it's jobs that I applied to. It's, the name come up. So I try to call back, but when I call back, y'all, it's going straight to it. And no, it's like a sound where it's disconnect. Dun, 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 I'm like, what the hell? I'm not gonna stay there. I'm just not. I gotta try to move around, y'all. Not right now. I gotta find me something good first now. I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid. I ain't quitting until I find me something better. And like I said, it don't even have to be better. The money ain't got to be more than what I'm making now. Just give me something permanent and stable. probably no, I don't think it was, big dude, because the job name's on there. Like, okay, I put in for Dollar Tree Warehouse. Dollar Tree came up. You call, they won't answer. Would you like to work from home? You know I ain't good at talking on the phone. You know how I am. I'm better with my hands. My daughter is the one that talk professional. She's a very professional. Now she work from home. And she's a pharmacy tech. She's a pharmacy tech, but she work from home, insurance, doing the insurance policies and all that kind of stuff. I'm not good with that, KW. I wish I was. My voice too deep. My baby voice so small and little and teeny. And she sounds so professional and cute. My voice, they'll think I'm a man on the other end. I got a deep voice. You heard? And especially it's deep now because I'm hoarse a little bit. But now I would love to, but I know it wouldn't work out for me. It wouldn't work out for me, baby. I'm an on-site type of person. I want to go to the job. You do not have a deep voice. Yes, I don't. You don't think so? Well, you talked to me on the phone. I just got a deep voice this morning because I'm dealing with this cold. You don't think my voice deep? Some people come on here and say I look like a man. I said, a man, which they did look feminine as me. Well, they do. Some men do look feminine now. They look better than women. But I'm 100% woman. 100% woman, baby. No, 1,000% woman. I'm 1,000% woman. I done had 7 children. I don't think a man can have 7 kids, can they? Girl, oh, for real. No, ma'am, it's out in your head. For real? Oh, wow. It's in my head then. You 50% woman. Tracy, why you say that? No, you not. If you're a woman, you 100%. Who the fuck said that? So I can go out. Oh, no. They come in here. They become KW. They come here all the time. You remember they come, are you a man? You look like a man. I'm like, do I look like a damn man to you? Are you transgender? What you said, big dude? You said, yes, you are. Damn, what, baby? On what? Yeah, they always say, are you a man? I said, do I look like a damn man to you, dummy? You must be looking for a man, because I'm all woman. 100%. 1,000%. Only on Tuesdays. Why you say that? You being funny. You look like a mature woman. I am. 56 in the making. I'm 57 in the making. I'm 56, 57. I'll be 57 July. If God see fit for me to be here. Yeah, they immature, but they come in and they just like to, they like to. There's one thing I learned about these trolls. They going to say some ugly things to you. They going to make you feel like the dirt on the ground. But, baby, you cannot intimidate me. You cannot make me feel a certain way because, look, I know me before anybody. You know what I'm saying? They talk about me, but they talk about Jesus Christ. So who are we? Right, y'all? Y'all see I burned my hand, too. I'm going to get some, damn. Look, oh, my God, this phone. Y'all see I burned my hand? Getting those enchiladas out the oven the other day, I burned my hand. And so last night, you know how the burn started itching. Girl, forgot I had a burn on my hand and was stretching my hand, y'all. Oh, my God. Stretch the scab off of it. You can't tell I stretched it off, but I did. You see where it's red at up in there? So I'm going to get some antibiotic cream from him today, too. Yeah, I'm from the South. Yep, I am. I'm going to get some antibiotic cream from well, he ain't my doctor, but the doctor that I'm going to see. He's a nurse practitioner. He cool, though. He need to be more attentive to his patients. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in that room. He's supposed to been well. He did schedule me an X-ray. So I'm sitting there like 30 minutes. I'm like, what the hell going on? I ain't never sitting here this long. I go stand in the hallway. He's sitting in his office. I'm waving my hand like, hey, we can wait till tomorrow and do this. I mean, another day. And he was like, they haven't taken you to get your X-ray yet? I said, no, sir. I had an attitude. You know, I get mad real quick. But he was like, okay, hold on a second. He ended up taking me back there. The lady was waiting on me, but the nurses never did come and get me. Girl, I said, oh my God. But I ain't never stayed in that place that long before. We said, be careful with that pretty skin, girl. Exactly, I am. Oh, they're going to give me some antibiotic. It's the bacteria antibiotic, so it won't get infected, you know. I burnt the crap out of my hand. It's ugly. Make your hand look so ugly and gross looking. But I did it. On it, I touched the, you know, the little tray. What you call them things that's in the oven? I touched the girl. Made a mistake of touching, trying to get them enchiladas out of there, and burnt the crap out of my hand. I used some aloe vera on your hand. I used some aloe vera on your hands. On your hands or my hand? Big dude. You use aloe vera on your hands, you mean? Yeah, they say aloe vera is good for clearing up scars and stuff. But once it get wet, it's going to go away anyway. But it just got to get well first. You see? It got to get well. I always burn my hand. Y'all know that. Y'all remember that time I had that big old blister on my finger? What finger was it? Let me look and see. I think it was on this finger right here. That real big blister. I always burn this hand. You can't even tell. It go right back to my normal skin color. That's the crazy part. That's crazy work. You can't even tell it was burnt. Because it turned pink. When I get well, a sore always turn pink. And it go right back to my normal color. Where some people skin, you know, if you dark skinned it, and you know, when you hurt yourself, it's gonna turn pink. So I guess the pink just stay, you know, where they sky at. And then you can tell they little scars sometimes. Unless, like he said, put some aloe vera or some kind of cream on it to, you know, make your skin color come back. But yeah. You do, KW. Girl, and somebody in the chat told me to get something the other day and went right to Walmart and forgot it, girl. I was telling her I need some Vicks, that Vicks Vapor rub, you know, for me at nighttime, I rub on my chest since I've been sick. So you put it on there too. I'm going to get me some today and put it, I'm going to try that, Kay. I'm going to try that, baby. Look at you. Little smart tail. That's my girl right there, baby. Y'all coming here talking crazy. My baby is gonna get your ass straight. Ain't that right, Kay? Get him, Kay. Get him out of here. Talking about I look like a man. Girl, man, wish they looked this good as a woman. They look good now. I gotta give them to them drag queens. Be looking. I don't even want to call them a drag queen. I don't want to disrespect them. What can I say? Well, the men that, you know, look like women, I'm going to just say that. They look good. Some of them look wonderful, be pretty. Cocoa butter's good. Yep, it does. Yeah, the cocoa butter's good. Yep, so they might look good, but guess what? They still not 100% woman at the end of the day. So I'm 1,000% woman. I'm over 100%. But these men can fool you now. They be looking so pretty. They be gorgeous. But when they take that makeup off, they got to go back to that boy look. They be having titties and everything, baby. I be like, damn. You said prove it? Shay, why would you say that? Why I gotta prove I'm a woman, baby? I am a woman. I don't have to prove nothing. The proof is in the pudding. I have 7 kids. I have 5 daughters and 2 sons. How many men you know got some kids? I better not see them saying that. Immature and stupid. That's how they act. Exactly. Exactly, my baby. Exactly. And these ladies gonna tell me some prove it. Shay, whatever her name is. I don't have to prove nothing. The proof is in the pudding bowl. You need me to show the birth certificates and the timestamp when I had them? The video when I was pushing them out? What I gotta do? I don't think I'm gonna do all that for you now. It ain't that deep. I ain't doing all that. Look, y'all, the TV been on all night. The TV, the fan. He can't sleep without the fan. He can't sleep. Well, he can sleep without the TV. I have to wait till he go to sleep and turn the TV off sometime. But I said, you know what, last night, I didn't even care. Let me get up, y'all. I gotta get my ass up and give me a shower and get out of here. I don't want it to be too late when I go in. I'll be there all day stuck there. And then look, the little nurse practitioner probably be tired. I like to catch them when they fresh. Fresh in the morning. Come on, get me started. So you can know what you're doing and know what you're talking about. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'll probably come back later if I feel a little better, but you know I'm going to let y'all know what they say. I love y'all. Oh, we'll see y'all later. KW, call me later so we can talk if you get a chance. If you ain't too busy, call me. I love you, girl. Bye.